Do you have a hard time trusting God? Well, today's story is for you. It's the story of Noah and the ark. In the beginning, God created the world and everything in it. He made people and placed them in a garden. It was perfect, but overcoming people started to do evil things. They fought and argued and did all kinds of stuff that they knew wasn't right. God saw this and was sad. He really loved his creation. So he gave them another chance. He said, I'm gonna send a big flood and wash away all the bad things. Then I'll start over with a fresh, new world. Now, in those days, there was a man named Noah. He was a good man. He didn't do evil like everyone else. And God was sad that he had to destroy the whole world because of people like Noah. So God said, I want to save you and your family and some animals. I want you to build a huge boat so you can float down the river and survive the flood. So Noah did what God told him. He cut down huge trees and used them to build an enormous boat. It was 3 stories tall and it even had a roof. Now, when the people saw Noah building this boat, they thought he was crazy. There wasn't a single cloud in the sky. It hadn't rained in hundreds of years, and here was Noah building a boat. They must have thought he was the weirdest guy in the world. For years, people laughed at Noah and his boat. They thought he was a total weirdo. But then one day, Noah's son Shem looked up in the sky and shouted, guys, I think we're in trouble. Look, there's a cloud. Everyone looked up. Sure enough, there was one small cloud in the sky, and just like Shem had predicted, the next day more clouds showed up and it began to rain. For 40 days and 40 nights, it poured. The rain was so heavy and the river was so high that it covered the tallest mountains. Every animal that didn't get on Noah's boat drowned, and every person on earth died except for Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. They were the only ones left. After the rain finally stopped, Noah and his family climbed out of the boat and thanked God for saving them. They also noticed something else. Because the rain had washed away all the evil people, the world was now clean. God could start over and begin again. And Noah lived to be 950 years old. That's pretty old. The main character in our story today is Noah. When God first told Noah about the flood, he didn't understand why. He didn't know why God chose him or why he had to build a boat. But Noah didn't complain or argue with God. He just did what God asked him to do. That is why Noah's story teaches us that sometimes God will ask us to do things that do you want make sense. Sometimes God will tell us to walk through fire or to take a big risk or to trust him even when we go and see how he is gone help us. But God is never going to ask us to do anything that's against his character. God is gonna ask you to cheat or to steal or to lie or to hurt somebody. If it goes against your conscience, it's not from God. So you don't have to worry about doing something crazy or stupid. But if God asks you to do something difficult or scary, you should be willing to obey. You may not see the reason for it. You may not see the benefit of it. But if God has asked you to do it, that means it's right. And that's what Noah did. He trusted God and everything worked out. Hey, I've been telling you stories from the Bible for kids for over 10 years. I love telling stories. If you'd like to help bring these fun, engaging, age-appropriate Bible stories to more kids around the world, would you consider partnering with us? We're always looking for more supporters so we can keep producing these videos. You can become a monthly or one-time supporter by visiting our website. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media to see more stories from the Bible. Thanks for watching.